What's going on, everyone? It's your favorite host and jealous hater Apoc, and welcome back to the channel. So today, my pretties, we got a couple treats for you. Starting off with this not so lovely peach named Kyra, who just seems to be the gift that keeps on giving. No, seriously, we're only mid-season and the episodes are getting good. I mean, who even needs Netflix at this point when we have this? And the best part is that none of it's even staged. Kyra's actually like this. She be screwing up in 4K and I'm here for it. Anyways, you guys remember this clip.
Okay, so for those of you who know, I uploaded a video every other day, pretty much every other day in May on KKandbabyJ, and then I kind of have taken a break the last week and a half. I came on a trip with the travel mom, and then also just needed a moment to not upload every other day because it was definitely not something I was used to. Tough, not as tough as I thought it would be, but just coming up with that many ideas that often was a little bit difficult. But anyways, I'm done with my break now. I want to start uploading again, and I wanted my first video back to kind of just be a chatty video rather than, I don't know, a themey video, just a hangout video. It's gonna be a mix between a mental health update, life update, and then also a Q&A. But I'm not gonna answer relationship questions, friendship questions, or breakup questions. We're moving on. We're moving past that. It's been a while now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sick of talking about it, addressing it, sick of addressing things. I just want to move forward.
So even though this makes no sense at all because she's the one dragging everything on, I guess not long after she decided to post a little something over on Instagram, which you all know that I love me some Instagram content. I really do, because it's unfiltered and not edited or staged. Well, not the posts, just the stories. I definitely need to clarify that one because Instagram posts are the biggest staged pieces of content ever. But I guess Kyra decided to showcase her trip to a clinic for her UTI infection or whatever, which is kind of gross. I mean, I know these things happen, but in her case, in her situation, it's especially gross. We get it, queen. You're Preston. We already know. You don't need to add to it. But some stunning and amazing female had this to say. Maybe daddy is causing you issues. Who is this person? Who did this? If you made this comment, leave it down below. Let me know who you are so I can praise you, because you're literally my hero. Shockingly, Kyra actually responded to this. Daddy reminds me to pee after sex. Does yours?
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh, and Kyra, if you're trying to clap back, maybe, just maybe, learn how to spell, because remindes is not a word, you goon. But hey, what should we expect from a vlogger who never focused on improving herself and instead used her children and their blood to get ahead in life? Sick, dude. But if you haven't caught on, this basically confirms that her and Preston are in a relationship. That, or she's just trolling. But knowing Kyra, since she's not very good at it, or a lot of other things, or the sharpest tool in the shed, I'm just gonna go with the whole confirming the relationship thing. And I'm not even here to tell them what they should be doing with it. But when overspending on material possessions is what caused your massive amount of financial debt, I'm gonna say something. Maybe they need to hear this from someone to tell them to stop. Not that they'll actually retain anything at all because they never think they're in the wrong, but still. But like I said, they bought a new car, they bought a Tesla, shocking, I know, another brand name.
But Apoc, it's for the environment, they care about the planet.
Yeah, and they show that every time they hop on a plane or dump around on their boat or jet skis, huh? Just because they went electric doesn't mean that they actually care about anything. Because everywhere else in their life, within their lifestyle, none of that shows. And it trumps that one thing that they're doing. But let's see what this peach Karen has to say.
I don't know if you guys follow Claw on his cars and pho.
Nope.
But as you guys know, we bought a Tesla probably in August of last year.
You know, around the same time that they bought the other cars that aren't electric.
And that is why we decided to get the Audi, because this one said it literally would not come. It didn't even have a date to when it would come.
So again, they really didn't care about the whole electric thing. They were just getting it to get it, but instead bought another car in place of the Tesla.
We never canceled it, and it finally was it's here.
Wait. Did she just say that she bought this Audi because she couldn't get the Tesla, but didn't cancel the actual order for the Tesla? Bruh.
So we decided to get it, and our first thought was we'll just buy it still and then resell it, because they're selling for a lot more right now. So just a quick little business transaction, make some money. And
yeah, there's no way a Tesla would just show up at your front door without being paid for first. Well, at least without some sort of down payment.
The car's so amazing. I I wanted to keep it. It's just so much easier getting the kids in and out of with like the doors and all of that.
Okay, so let's note that Karen didn't buy this car based upon its convenience, no matter what she says. She just wanted to spend more money and wanted something flashy, you know, since she had to give up her Audi R8 way back when. Because again, she likes to waste money. I mean, look at her damn track record with cars. She personally has shoveled through like 6 different cars within the last 4 years. That's insane. The Tahoe, the Porsche, the Audi R8, the other Audi, this new Audi that she's about to sell, and now the Tesla. And she wonders why people don't think she's relatable anymore. Anyone with a brain or a functioning adult knows that 6 cars within a 4-year time span is not normal. It's very, very uncommon, especially when nothing's actually wrong with any of the cars. They were just shuffling through them. Karen just can't commit to anything, nor is anything ever good enough for her. Not even her damn dream home that she lives in.
Is your lake house your forever home? I mean, I hate to say yeah, because I feel like we change our minds.
No, this is baby.
So?
This is it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sometimes I change my mind.
What? How?
I don't know, like I don't know.
What
Oh, you know what? What we might do, I just wish there was an in-home gym, like inside here.
Yeah, but wait, why do we need an in-home gym when we don't live in the garage?
When it's hot, it's just like hot.
So we're gonna sell my Audi, sadly, because that's like, I love that car, but this one's just so much, it's like the modern day minivan.
I don't get it. You love the car that you're now selling, but you're keeping the Tesla that you originally planned to sell that you also know little to nothing about. How does that make any sense?
Basically, like it fits the kids so well. I will give you guys a car tour whenever I get back because we need some coffee.
Oh, gee whiz, another car tour.
Gotta milk whatever you can when you can, huh, Karen?
But look how cool. This is how you put it in reverse. Like, what? I will be honest, it took me a month to get used to, and the first 2 to 3 weeks I was like, not keeping this, I have no idea how to use this thing. And then finally, after like 4 weeks, like a month, I was like, okay, I can do this. It's a learning curve.
But I thought the Audi was purchased to replace the Tesla for some quick and easy cash. So what happened? Oh wait, did Karen change her mind yet again?
Unbelievable.
Also, if you're planning to sell the car for a higher value, then why are you testing it out at all? I mean, we all know how Karen is behind the wheel. Even her own husband is shook. But why would you risk the value of the car if you're trying to sell it? Again, it makes no sense. I don't get it.
For sure, it's definitely a learning curve. So I totally understand why people end up returning them because it really is. It's such a learning curve.
So from what I've noticed, Karen has spent more time on learning about this car that she's wanted for like maybe a year than the sports car that she's dreamt of since high school for roughly a decade, which she only had for like a year before she returned it because, well, it's, you know, Karen.
Package is secured. We're headed home.
Hey, look, Karen got one of those macchiato frappos or whatever in a lemon loaf.
Okay, I will just say one thing. This car is literally meant for me.
Oh, don't worry. We know, sis.
Because if you guys remember, I used to leave my car on all the time on accident.
But I thought you were careful with your cars, Karen, and the stuff you leave in them and whatnot.
Whenever I left, with this car, you just get out, you shut the door, you take your phone with you because that's your key, and it shuts off. Like, and even if I forgot to shut the door, I can shut the door from my phone.
These aren't even cool features, man. Just making lazier people even more lazy.
So it's literally, and I don't ever need to get gas. And you guys know, I just absolutely hate getting gas. Qua always gets gas for me.
I think what she means is that Qua will literally waste gas and money to come fill up her tank for her at the gas station. Because he has literally done this before. He's actively drove from the house to drive out to the gas station to fill up Karen's tank for her because she doesn't know how to do it herself. It's not that she hates it, it's just that she's too stupid.
Also, it looks like my chandelier came for the office, so...
Hey, look, more stuff.
I walked in the door and I turned in and I didn't see them whenever I walked in.
We saw you.
He did?
We both saw you. We were just watching you holding the camera. And
Trying to juggle everything.
Thinking about opening the door for you, but it was more entertaining watching.
That's mean.
Okay, I'll give it to little Qua. This was actually kind of funny.
I posted a story of me sitting in it one day, and I think it was for Jackson's Mother's Day, and someone replied, was like, is that my Bessie in a Tessie? Like, how do people know? But I guess the white seats are, like, obviously kind of iconic.
Funny because last time someone commented on one of their cars, Karen labeled them a stalker, but now she's just laughing it off.
Yeah, that was whenever I was, like, in my testing it out phase. For, like, 3 weeks, I was like, no, keep an Audi TV, right?
Again, why is she testing it out when they already decided to sell it? It makes no sense.
And then, I don't know what, like, the day we took the kids to a birthday party, and we decided to take the Tesla and pile them all in and see, like, how it was, like, with all of them, like, getting in it and getting out and everything. Changed our lives.
So basically, she spent the last 3 weeks trying to figure out the Tesla, but couldn't, and so she decides to sell it, right? Even though that was the plan from the start, but she changes her mind on it because it was easier to, like, shuffle around the kids. Pretty sure that was just the laziest features.
That was the day I was like, yeah, we're
They all walk in, and then they're all buckled.
Well, one, they can open the car by themselves.
Exactly. No, this is the best part. We're all sitting in the car, every door is open, and we just push one button and every door closes.
Yeah.
I don't have to walk around the whole car and close everything.
Yeah.
Walking around to close a damn door. Oh, the humanity. Really? How did they survive for so long without this tech? They must have been really struggling. This is how lazy these people are, man. Walking around a car has become a problem for them. But you know, Karen and Qua are, you know, kick ass and work out and stuff.
I mean, that's like first world problem, but
Sure is, bud.
it just makes it super convenient. But what's even more awesome is, like, the kids run to the car and want to get in as fast as possible because they think it's so cool.
Yeah, because just like mommy and daddy, material possessions excite them, which isn't the kid's fault, no, but it will be hilarious when Jackson is screaming and crying when he's 16 years old because he wants his own Tesla. But hey, I guess that's gonna be some karma.
So, like, with my car, they're just like, and then they can't open the door because it's too high, and then they can't buckle, and I have to pull the seat down, which is, it's all fine. Like, it's not a big deal.
Not a big deal. Karen, apparently it was. Apparently that was the deciding factor. What is she talking about? You kept the Tesla because of the convenience and features.
Yeah, like I've always said, any convenience is my number one priority.
Yeah, you know, if convenience was at the top of the list, they would have never bought the lake house at all because it's not even meant for kids. It's a party house. And she would have done some actual research on a solid car for all her children instead of, you know, buying a car on a bet just to return a week later for another so-called dream car that she ended up returning as well within a year's time because she didn't do any research on it. And maybe, just maybe, if they focus on responsibilities and actual priorities, like their children and not just the flashy Florida lifestyle trying to impress everyone, Karen wouldn't have gone through those 6 cars in 4 years. Oh, and keep in mind that those aren't the only cars that they have because Qua has another 3.
I was just talking to Qua about our agenda today when cleaning the house. He goes, I did clean the house. And I was like, what? I look over. I'm like, oh, it is pretty clean. And then I come back and he's like, points this way. I'm like, oh my God, you took all that too. I didn't even have to ask you.
Okay, cool. But did he do it or was it the house cleaners that come 3 days a week?
What?
Babe,
I'm not contagious.
if we're both sick, then that's not good.
You're not going to get sick. Remember? Remember?
Yeah, but I'm taking all the precautions.
Remember? You know, it's a really easy thing to say when you have no worries and can actually afford to be sick because you have nothing else to do.
What are you talking about, Apoc? She's a working stay-at-home mother.
Yeah, with like 5 nannies that watch her children for her and literally does no work at all. She just naps all day while Qua's the breadwinner. To be real, even though I don't like the guy, he's the reason why they have everything they have now, not Karen. Karen doesn't even feel the same pressures or stresses that Qua feels. She said it, but go off on how much work she does.
Did I send you a kitten like a couple weeks ago?
Yes.
So, should we get it?
And you sent me another dog.
Oh no, Karen better watch out because the last time she wanted a cat, Qua told her no.
But I was turning on the camera to talk to you guys. I posted on Instagram. Claude, do you want to be a part of this or no?
Wait.
I posted on Instagram that I had an update for you guys with like our TTC and stuff like that. But I think we've decided we're going to stop trying to have a baby. And we're going to get a kitty cat instead.
No. No. First part, yes,
first
but
part,
second
yes.
part, no.
It's happening.
Keep in mind, people, that this was after she lost 4 babies and going through all her infertility. And this was his response. Relationship goals, I guess.
But it's
it's raining, so we can't show you guys the rest of the Tesla. So maybe we'll make like a car tour video.
Bro, why is she acting like that's not part of the plan? We all know that they would never, and I repeat never, just show off something like a house or a car without a tour vlog attached to it. We're probably gonna get a kids react video as well, because they did that last time.
And we'll let the kids tell you guys like what they love about it, because they are obsessed.
Oh, and there it is.
The reason why we got the Audi was because the Tesla was like 8 months away.
Yeah.
Got to cancel our order.
Wait a second, 8 months away? So you did have a date. I thought you didn't. And how do you just forget to cancel your order to a whole ass vehicle? That makes no sense. But what this is starting to sound like to me is that at the time, and this is a theory by the way, but I'm probably right. But at the time, Kwa was getting his truck for, you know, work, and Karen thought that was unfair, so she wanted another car, which is typical of her. She is like this, let's not play pretend. She's definitely one of those types. So of course, she got her way and she wanted the Tesla. But since you can't just buy a Tesla and get it all willy-nilly whenever you want, she had to wait, and Karen doesn't want to wait. So what happened? They bought this Audi as a buffer until the Tesla arrived. And that's on God.
Yeah.
And then we finally got the Tesla, and then the Tesla sells for like 20,000 over, so we were gonna sell it, but Karen fell in love.
Yeah.
But it worked
I love
out.
that.
Audi, so it's almost like we rented the Audi for free.
Isn't Qual just so adorable, man? He really is. The way his mind works. This is how they justify buying things and cars that they don't need. Dude, it wasn't free. You bought it. For one, have you sold it yet? If you haven't, which I'm thinking they haven't, that means it wasn't for free. That means you're in deep, you're in debt. But even when you do sell it, just because you do, doesn't mean you didn't spend that money. You did. You bought the car. Just because you get your money in return doesn't change that. But why is he acting like he saved the money? Shit's weird, man. But you want to know how you could actually save money, Qual? Because I got some advice for you, my guy. You should have just fully purchased out your truck for work, right? Instead of trading in the Tahoe, you know, your family car. And so you keep that for the kids. And then you wouldn't have to buy that Audi or the Tesla. You would just have to buy the truck, which means you won't have to spend that extra money for those other cars. Do you see where I'm getting at here? Oh, and for any of you weirdos who think that I'm wrong about Karen thinking that Qual getting the truck is unfair to her, she's literally done something like this before when returning the Audi R8. The reason why they originally returned it was because they had to pay off debts. But throughout the whole vlog, Karen threw a shit fit because she didn't want to get rid of it, but had to because it was just a money pit. It was just sitting there collecting dust. She didn't use the damn thing, her dream car of 10 years. But that's why she was such a dick to Qual the entire time. And at the end of the video, her mood just switches off like that. And then she's just peachy because instead of paying off their debts, Karen got another car. She got an Audi, something she knew nothing about, and something she didn't even need because she had the Tahoe for her family. This was before the truck and everything. But Karen got it anyways because Karen always gets what she wants.
Yeah.
We bought it, and now we're selling it for what we got it for. And then we got the car that you actually wanted in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, wanting and needing are two different things.
I remember I watched our car tour with the Audi one, and I was like, I literally looked up a bunch of cons on Tesla so that I just wouldn't be mad about not getting it.
Do you guys see what I mean? She wanted to look up the cons to Teslas to stop herself from getting mad because she wasn't getting one. A car she knew nothing about. And when she got it, she didn't even like it at first. She also said that she loves the Audi. So why would she feel the need to convince herself to not get mad about not getting a Tesla when she already has a car that she loves and fits her family? Oh, you know, I'll tell you why.
Because it's not fair that Qual's getting a car and I don't.
But yeah, the one bad thing that I have heard about Teslas though, that we haven't experienced yet, but is like their customer service. It's like you have to send it to a Tesla place.
Tesla place, huh?
And I guess like it's just annoying.
Definitely.
Because you can't just take it anywhere to get fixed. So that is one thing I'm not excited to have happen yet.
So you decide to keep the Tesla, right? Because your kids can open their own doors or whatever. That was like the deciding factor, I guess. But while you're looking up cons to owning a Tesla before you even get it or cancel the order or whatever, you come to find out that the customer service isn't all that great. Yet convenience is your first priority. Anyways, all you jealous haters, I hope you liked the video. Again, don't really care what Karen and Qual do with their money. I don't. It's just everything else in between, the context, you know? Plus, it's just way too obvious that they just can't say that they want things because they'll come off as greedy or materialistic. Well, too late. The ship has already sailed a long time ago. I don't know why they still hide it. It's insane. Like, we all know. I know you're watching this too. We know that you're materialistic and greedy. Stop trying to hide it. Just own it at this point. Well, respect it, to be honest. That's why my community respects me, because I'm transparent about it. I'm not greedy or materialistic. I'm just trying to make money so I can work for myself and at home and be with my family. Nothing bad about that. But apparently to them, collecting money and stacking it up in your bank account is a bad thing. That's materialism. Make it make sense. But with them, there's always a story. There's always some sort of over explanation. They can't just keep it simple. Never. They just can't do it. There always just has to be this song and dance with them, you know? Oh, and one more thing before I bounce. When Karen first got the Audi like a year ago, they actually got a little slack for it. Like their community judged them, thinking it wasn't good enough for the family. And then Qual went on this whole rant about how the car's so great and how it fits all of their needs. In conclusion,
He was a bad egg. Where'd she go? Where all the other bad eggs go? Down the garbage chute.